I copied what I had above, and here I'm showing you the first quadrant of the unit circle, and I'm going to use that idea to answer this question. It asks me to find each value of the real numbers when s is equal to 3 pi over 2. In other words, I want to find the function value when s is 3 pi over 2. So I want to know what the sine of 3 pi over 2 is, cosine of 3 pi over 2, and tangent of 3 pi over 2. So all I did was copy the first quadrant. Now the first quadrant, if you're looking at these fractional values, I hope you realize that 3 pi over 2 is not represented here. 3 pi over 2 is actually down here, at 270 degrees, or 3/4 of the way around the circle. But because I know that it's down here, and I know the ordered pair up here at 90 degrees, then I can figure out what the ordered pair would be down here in the third, fourth quadrants. So I know that if it's down here, we're talking 0, -1. So using that idea, if I want to know what the sine is then of 3 pi over 2, so I'm looking at the sine of 3 pi over 2. So the sine, just looking at these ordered pairs, just like we talked about, the sine would be real easily -1. The cosine of 3 pi over 2 would be 0. And then tangent of 3 pi over 2 is going to be sine over cosine, right? Sine over cosine, which would be -1 over 0, but we can't have that, so that gives us undefined. Okay, so using the unit circle and what I know about ordered pairs, I can figure out these three trig functions. And let's just say, for example, I wanted to know what the other remaining three functions would be. The cosecant, secant, and cotangent. Well, once I know the first three, then I'm just going to take the reciprocals to find the remaining three. Okay,